Hi everyone, this is Karen Hightower, design team member over at Stamp TV for Gina K Designs. I have a quick card project I'd like to share with you. I was playing around with the rose stamp and I really like the effect I got when I'll have to show you how I did it. But I like the way it turned out, so I thought I'd share it with y'all. Maybe you'll try it. It's really fun and quick to do. And you don't have to line anything up. So let me show you all the products I used and then we'll get started. I used the Frame and Flowers 2 stamp set by Gina K Designs, and I'll be using the small, this is like, I call it the base, the first layer and second layer. I'll be using the second layer. Believe this, both of these, the big one and the little one, and the happy birthday greeting. I also have a piece of cardstock cut in the dark chocolate. I've already embossed it with the Swiss dots by Cuttle, and it is cut at 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. I have a piece of scrap paper. I also have the Little Inkers stitch die. I've already cut it out, and I'm going to leave it in the die because we're going to do a little bit of sponging on that. I also have the card base, which is the Turquoise C, and I have it cut at 8 1/2 by 4 1/4, scored at 4 1/4, so it's a nice little square card. On this card here, I used the Scripty Sayings 2, the So Happy For You. On this one, I'll be using the happy birthday greeting, but I wanted to show you that since I used it on that card. I also have some enamel dots, some 3D foam squares. I'll be using Gina K Designs Premium Dye Ink in Turquoise C, dark chocolate, let's see, Kraft, and the Pigment ink in white. I have already cut, I don't know that I'll use it, but I have Gina's, it's called the Flutterby Butterfly, and I cut it out in a white, and I have it in a Kraft. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, there it goes. That easy, and it pops out. I love this little die. Anyway, I cut one just in case I decide to use it. I don't know that I will, but it's there in case. Scoot that out of the way. All right, let's get started with the fun stuff. We will put that right there so we can see it. I hope you can see it. Okay, this is our scratch, and I'm going to start by sponging the Kraft. Let's move that out of the way. The Kraft on here. And I'm just going to go real lightly around the edges here. You can do it as dark or as light or as wide if you want it more. I'm just doing it real lightly around the edges. Oh, a little more than real lightly, okay? Scoot that away. Then I will need the white and the Turquoise C. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the base stamp, the solid image of the rose, and I'll just use the big one because we just really need it for the ink. I don't want to cross-contaminate my ink pads just in case. Earlier I did this and I did it backwards and I got ink on one of my pads, so I'll do it like this so I won't do that again. Okay, I'm going to start with the bigger one. This is the, let me show you. This one is this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it in the Turquoise C, get it inked up real good, and then I'm going to stamp it over here in this white ink. Now it's going to leave Turquoise C on here, but it's also going to pick up the white ink. So when you stamp it, it gives you a nice little rose, and it kind of highlights in there because of the white. It gives you like a little highlight on your petals, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, so let's do the little one. So we'll ink it up real good in the Turquoise C, and then I'm going to stamp it over here in this white ink already. and pick up the white, and then I'm going to stamp it out again. Press too hard. Oops. Yeah, I don't need that no more. And then I'm going to, I have a baby wipe over here. I'm going to wipe off my stamp. Okay, let's get some more ink. Let me do this one more time because that's got a lot of blue in it. Let's put this down. See, it's good and juicy. This becomes like your stamp pad. I really wanted it down here. Let's put it up here. So then we're going to stamp the greeting, happy birthday, in the dark chocolate. There we go. Aw, boo. Okay, see, I have a little smudge up here, but we'll fix that. No worries. Okay, let me get rid of this so I don't stick my hand in it. Then we take the card base, our piece of paper. Oh, I also cut a piece for the inside out of the Kraft. It's a 4x4 piece. And I'm going to pop that in the middle real quick. So if y'all have these rose stamps that are the layered, you know, the double stamp, and sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I have a hard time lining them up. Not all the time. Sometimes I line them up real quick. But sometimes it takes a little more patience. But this way you can do it, and you don't, if you're having a not great stamping day like sometimes we have, this works real good. Okay, we're going to tape down this little piece of dark chocolate, and I'm putting it across the sideways here. You can do it up or down, high, low, in the middle, however you feel you want it. I'm going to pop this panel up to give it some dimension. I like one in the middle. Okay. Let's take the backs off, and then we'll put it on there. And I have some enamel dots we'll add, and then we'll see about adding the butterfly. Still not sure on it yet, but you never know. Let's see what happens. Let's add, I think we'll do the, do we want the darker ones or the lighter ones? Let's do the lighter ones this time. Let's see, we have to spread them out because I want to cover up this little boo-boo over here. So let me go, I'm going to go with the smaller ones and the darker ones. Change my mind. Put one there. Put one over here. And then we'll draw our eye down to here. How about that? There we go. And that's all there is to this little card. Let's see, do we want, where'd my butterfly go? We'll see if we want it on here. Oh, there he is. Thought he was MIA. See, we could put that on there. That would really be cute. Okay, let's get a little pop dot out. Why not? I don't have a butterfly on the other one. And you know, we can always take the dark chocolate and lightly touch around the edges. I don't want a bunch. I hope y'all like this little card, and I hope you'll give it a try with some of your stamps if you have the double or triple stamp roses. I hope you'll try it. And it's really a fun and quick, and it's a good, you get a good result from it. And you have a happy birthday with some different roses. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you over at Stamp TV. Please subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day.